friends of the internet, first and foremost, thank you for giving me enough content to make another video. Here we are. So in my Avengers Endgame trailer video, I fucked up some information. How did that happen? How did that happen? I will tell you exactly how it happened, but first, I'm gonna course correct. I'm gonna right the wrongs. Fuck up number one, Scott Lang. I don't know, I said they're big Scott Lang fans. They want an autograph. I think that's legit. If you can't tell, I'm making jokes. That's kind of what I do here. I don't necessarily give you exact information how it's supposed to be. I kind of just poke fun at things. But then I kind of hypothesized as to why he might be there and why they might be surprised. And all right, maybe it was reaching, but it's just fun to talk about that shit online, I thought. Moving on, number two, Nebula left Tony Stark there to die, but now she's in the ship. Right there! That's true, Nebula is in a ship. Could be the ship she took off in to leave him there. Most likely, it's the same ship that Tony Stark's in. Fine, I admit that. An oversight on my part, but he's starving to death, so he's totally gonna eat her. Then he's gonna cannibalize her. Seriously though, they're totally gonna fuck. Like, stranded in the middle of nowhere, gonna die with a hot cyborg chick. Like, that's a fantasy. I'm not the only one, right? He's totally smashing some cyber chick. And the biggest transgression of them all, it's a Scarecrow. All right, so Thanos took his armor and he made a Scarecrow out of it. Pulled directly from the graphic novel, but is it a Scarecrow? Is it? I mean, if you look at that shot of the Scarecrow from the comic, the arms are down. In the movie trailer, the arms are up. So is it really a Scarecrow like the comic books? Is it the same thing? I say nay. And you think about the logistics. You think about it logically. He's there, he's hanging out, he's doing his gardening, he's a farmer, he's working his hoe. Not like Tony Stark while he's stranded. No, but no, like Farmer Grimace would. He's lonely there, he's bored, he wants some entertainment. What to do? So is that a Scarecrow or is that Thanos trying to put on a one-man production of Passion of the Christ? Since the arms are down in the comic book, the arms are up in the movie, it could be one of many things not a Scarecrow. Like a yoga pose. Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Those spastastic inflatable tube fucks from used car lots. Michael Scott as Michael Clump. William Wallace. This baby. Bono. Rose from Titanic. Jack from Titanic. Christian band album cover. Christ the Redeemer. Kim Kardashian doing Christ the Redeemer in front of Christ the Redeemer. Kim Kardashian and Kanye Kardashian doing Christ the Redeemer in front of Christ the Redeemer. Ezio. Me with no pants on. Barack Obama. Donald Trump. A dog in a gingerbread costume. This baby penguin. Han Solo. Conor McGregor. Hulk Hogan. Marilyn Manson. A snowman. Jim Morrison. And Tony Stark because he hopes we remember him.
I hope they remember you.
And we will, Thanos, we will. So I urge you to think of that shit. But to the point, how, oh how did I not know that Thanos turned his armor into a Scarecrow in the comic books? Some people seem pretty perplexed about that. Very simple, we're going Occam's razor on this. Never read the comic book. I mean, I enjoy comic books. I read them. I just haven't read all of them. Even some of the staples like Infinity Gauntlets, like, oh, they slipped through the cracks. Do you think Schnepp and I did a segment called Comic Book Shopping in which he informed me about comic books because I know all about them? No, that would be weird if we were both like, yeah, we're gurus, we know everything, but please act like you're teaching me something. But I try to keep it real. I don't want fact checkers. I don't want to be like, oh, I totally know everything because I Googled it 5 minutes ago before I filmed. No, I'm gonna act like I knew it for years, if not decades, because you have to. Nah, don't be like that. Being complete. It's more fun. You always have something to strive for. Some people might find that weird. I can't watch, play, see, or hear everything in entertainment. That's just impossible. It's not gonna happen. Like some of the indie obscure comic books are some of the cooler ones I've read. They're not gonna be made into movies anytime soon because they're not, you know, huge. Hit my light. I think I can officially say I'm a little too eccentric when you hit your light that's not actually next to your head. Right, comment section so we can calm down now. It's Scarecrow. Please don't kill me. I suppose I'm doing this not only just to kind of have fun with it, but to inform you, to solidify the fact that when this happens again, and I do mean when I fuck up information again, don't let it freak you out too much. I'm pretty down with my Legacy of Kain lore and lines from the Van Damme Street Fighter, so if I fuck up those, feel free to be surprised. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope we're having fun with it. That's what we're on YouTube for, to have fun. But Tony Stark and Nebula are totally gonna fuck. I'm serious about that. That's in the comic books, though. I don't suggest searching for that. I mean, it's out there. You can find it, but that's fan fiction. They do things there. I mean, if you Google search Venom and Spider-Gwen, I can't stop you. I can't stop you from Google searching that, but you're gonna see some shit. But what's a comic book that people have told you should read that you haven't read, or maybe it's a video game people have said you should play that you haven't played, or a movie that you should watch that you haven't watched? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.